All right, getting ready to drop the putt. St. Louis in the blue, Thunder in the white. They win it, go D to D. They come through the neutral zone. They dump it in deep. Ooh. The shot goes on net, bouncing, and Rudolph stops it there.
You know John Rudolph. I know the name. He's texted me, and
Puck comes up the board. Harrington. He's going to work wide, gets it to Robbie. Robbie's going to work it in. He goes around the back of the net. Takes a shot, hits the side pipe. Puck comes up, tip back in. They control behind the net. Wallace will come in on the forecheck. Tip it high and off the boards back into the neutral zone. Parks is there. Up to Harrington. It goes off his skate, and they'll get it in deep. Rudolph's in net. They cycle it back around. McConaughey ties him up on the boards. Comes out to the side. They're going to get a shot. It's tipped. Goes wide. Outlet pass is going to be icing as it goes just out of the reach of Harrington. As Flynn is on.
I know who you're talking about. I'm sorry. If I had a break now.
If you know him, would you text him? I forgot to text him. Okay. If he'll go on YouTube and give him that
Thing on YouTube. Tell him they're playing now. Puck comes out to Garrett. Garrett will run it in. He tries to get it by him. Can't. Collins chases it, goes to the board. Puck comes out to neutralize. Kaplowitz with a nice poke away. The puck goes to the board, goes behind the net. And that is Shinneman and loses against the board. Collins comes in, helps him, gets it to Flynn. Flynn tries to get it out, can't. They dump it back in deep. It goes behind the net. Puck bounces around. Collins ties him up, tries to get out, gets it out to center ice, and it's going to be an icing call. And we'll come back and face off to Rudy's right. Almost 2 minutes gone with Parksy, McConaughey, Draper, Murray, and Maine. They win the draw. It goes deep. They throw it on net. It's tipped wide by one of their guys. Robbie up the boards, and Draper will come away with it. He's got Maine breaking to the middle. Draper tries to get it in deep, but they take it away. Come back in transition. Take it wide. Throw it on net, and Parksy tips it. And Parksy tips it and almost knocks it in. Nice play by Aiden to get a leg on it and stop it. 14:44 remains in the first, still scoreless. We'll face off to Aiden's left. Shinneman, Kaplowitz, Wallace, Kosman, and Harrington. Wallace ties it up, wins it, gets it to Shinneman. Shinneman to Harrington. Harrington tries to get up the board and can't. They get a bouncer that goes by the net as they give chase to the boards. They try to get it centered. Comes back over to their defenseman. They back it out and dump it back in. Shinneman gives chase. So puck's against the back. Kosman comes in to help. They try to get it centered. A nice play to knock it away, and Wallace will come away with it. Wallace will dump it in deep, and he'll give chase. Kosman's the first one in. He tips it around the boards. Wallace with a check, comes up and off the stick of McConaughey and back into neutral ice. We're offsides. Now we're back on as we go for changes. Harrington stays on for right now. On comes Anna. Wallace, McConaughey's on. Flynn. Now Harrington will take it up the board, tries to tip it, can't. And that comes out to center ice. No icing as it goes under the stick and actually on net. Flynn in on the forecheck with Anna and Connor. They get it out to neutral ice. McConaughey ties him up. They go around back. They try to get it centered, can't, as Kaplowitz knocks it away, and the net is off with 13:21 remaining in the first.
That's excellent.
All right, we'll drop the puck. Anna wins the draw to Shinneman. Shinneman can't get it around the net. Now they're going to get a shot on net, and it's knocked away. I don't know if that was a shot on net or if Kaplowitz tipped it away. Kaplowitz gives a chase behind the net. He takes a shot, tied up along the backboard. He tips it out. They get a shot on net, and Rudy will stop it there with a good glove save. 12:58 remains in the first. Scoreless. Let's see who we bring in here. Looks like we're going to stay with that line of Connor, Flynn, Anna. They win the draw. It goes high. They get a shot, and it's tipped around and goes wide of the net. They go to the wall. It's tied up there. They come around, dump it in. Puck bounces over the defenseman's stick, but they control it around the corner. Anna chips it along the back of the net. It goes high and off the glass, but they're able to keep it in. It comes over to McConaughey, who lifts it and gets it out to center ice. On comes Murray, Draper, and Maine. They get a shot on net, and Rudolph gloves it down and stops it there. 12:17 remains in the first. On comes Shinneman with Kaplowitz. Draper, Murray, and Maine will be your forwards. It's tied up. Robbie with a nice play, spins away from the hit, goes across to Draper. Draper tries to get it in deep, can't. Puck's on the line, and they control it. They go D to D, go to the far side. They work it up the boards. They try to get it centered. Nice play by Kaplowitz to knock it away. They control in neutral ice. Puck goes in deep, rolling. They go D to D. Murray gives chase with Maine. They go up the boards. Shinneman tries to get it in and hits the ref's skate. They give chase. Kaplowitz over to Maine. Maine tips it ahead to Robbie. Nice, nifty outlet passing. Robbie has it knocked away. They control it along the board. They go over to the D on the far side. Puck's tipped. It goes in. No icing as it's tipped. Comes over to McConaughey. McConaughey turns up the board to Draper. Ooh, dangerous pass. As on comes Kosman. Now on comes Wallace. Draper is still in. Kosman will run it up the side. He's got Wallace going in with him. He loses it, and they will come back in transition. They go far side. Oop, he misses. Kaplowitz tips it on. Wallace tips it. They get it on behind the net. Kaplowitz gives chase as it goes all the way around. Wallace off the board. Kosman gives chase. He loses it. Wallace picks it up. Wallace will come in. He gets it over to Harrington, who can't get the backhand on that. Almost did. Puck comes up. Shinneman can't get it. Goes out into neutral ice. Parksy will have it. They intercept the pass. Parks gets it right back. Over to Flynn. It goes off the stick and into the bench with 10:15 remaining in the first, still scoreless. Flynn will stay out. On will come Anna and Connor. McConaughey and Parksy will be your defensemen. Anna, just outside the blue line, takes the draw. They win it. They go D to D, come to the near side. They throw it in net to get a nice bounce out in front of the net. The Cade's there, tips it up the boards. Puck battle for along the boards. Comes out high, and they tip it back in. Now it comes up to Flynn, kicks it just out of the reach of Connor. They're there to tip it back in. McConaughey, Flynn, tries to backhand it to Anna, but it's intercepted just under the stick of Flynn as it comes back in the zone. Parks will stop. He goes around the boards hard, but they're there, and it stays in. They're going to get it back door, and he buries it on the back door.
Awareness, wait, let's go, boys.
So they go all the way across, back door wide open, and he goes over the blocker side of Rudolph to score and go up 1-0 with 9:28 remaining in the first. Murray, Main, Draper, Kapowitz, and Shinneman will come on. They win the draw. They turn, go D to D. Thought he was going to come up the near side, but he goes back to the D. He's going to have a run, comes across, and does not make it across, and that'll be icing. Didn't make it across the line. Just short. So we'll come back and face off to their goalies left. We'll stay with the five that are on. Main, Murray, Draper, Shinneman, and Kapowitz. They win the draw. Come all the way across and back across, and they look to center. Nice play by Shinneman to step in the middle and stop it, but his pass is intercepted. Battle for it, comes out to neutral ice. Draper will take it, has it knocked back, but Main's there to keep it in. He gets it over to Murray, who gets back door, and Draper just misses it. Nice pass by Murray. Draper just missed it. Back they come. Murray tries to drop pass. They battle for it in the corners. It's pushed over there. They come away with it. And they set up behind the net. Out they come. They dump it in. Parksy goes behind the net to McConaughey. Moves up the half wall. And if puck doesn't go out, they get a shot on net as Rudolph will paddle it away. Kicked out the center. They're offsides. Kalen will grab it. He steps across the line and dumps it in. On comes Kapowitz, Kosman, Shinneman, Wallace. They go back around. Harrington's there. Puts a stop to it for a second. Gets it into Kosman. Kosman's tied up along the back wall. Wallace tries to get it out and hits the goalie's pad. Comes back around to the corner. Kosman battles for it in the corner. Harrington's tied up behind the net. Kapowitz tries to get in, can't. They take it behind the net and come out with it. And they get a long pass, and it will be icing. And we'll stop play with 7:19 remaining. Thunder down 1-0. On will come Connor, Anna, Flynn. And we will stay with McConaughey and Wallace. Along the backboard, and we are going to get a delayed penalty. Not sure what for. Penalty will be on who? Interference on Connor. Connor will go to the box for interference for 2 minutes. Didn't see that one. see that? I missed that one. Anna wins the draw. It comes back to McConaughey. He goes hard and off the glass and gets it in. Anna gives chase along the back of the boards. Whoa, and it gets loose. Flynn now will turn, kind of throw it toward the board. Anna still coming after him on the forecheck. And they come up along the far side. Nice play by Cade. Gets it out high. They come away with it. They go backside to their D, and it hits somebody. We can't get it out. Go to the near side. Go all the way back across. Center it back. They try backside. Goes wide. We got a nice play. A nice play by Rudolph again. And somebody tips it back out into center ice. Good play by Aiden. On will come Draper, Wallace, Kapowitz, and Murray. They go to the far side. Draper tries to get it, can't. Kapowitz goes high on the backhand, and it goes into the bench with 5:43 remaining in the first and 33 seconds remains on the penalty kill. I don't know why we're facing off there. Draper will face off. He ties them up, but they kick it out high. They're high with it. Wallace blocks the shot wide, but they control it. They get a shot, and Rudolph gloves it down with 2 seconds remaining on the penalty kill. And Connor will be out of the box in 2 seconds. 5:12 remains in the first. Thunder down 1-0. Kosman steps in to take the draw. Yeah, Kosman will take the draw. It's tied up. Comes over to Parks, who tries to get it out, can't, and they're able to keep it in. Connor will join in, though. They get a shot that hits Rudolph's helmet. They try to wrap it and can't, and that's off with 4:57 remaining in the first. Let's check the lines here. Wallace, McConaughey, Harrington, Kosman, and Wallace. Kosman wins it over to McConaughey, who goes off the board. Nice play by Harrington. Pick it up off the board. It hits somebody's stick, comes back in, though. Kapowitz comes away with it. He's got Kosman going to the middle. He's got Wallace on the far side. He tries to get it to Wallace, but they step in and intercept it. McConaughey steps in and kicks it back in. Back they come on the far side. He tries to get it backside. Wallace ties him up. They do get it kicked in. It will not be icing. Draper over to Shinneman. Up to Wallace. Try to get it backside to McConaughey. Could not. Wallace tips it away, but they gather it back in and get it out to center ice. Shinneman will gather it in. Shinneman fights through. Nice play by Murray to knock the guy off the puck. Puck comes around. Wallace to Shinneman. But they keep it in. Oh, Murray can't grab it in, but he gets it out into center ice. And we'll get an offsides call. So we'll face off just outside the Thunder blue line. 3:42 remains in the first, still 1-0. Blues lead. Murray, Maine, Draper, Kapowitz, and Shinneman. They win the draw. They go D to D. Step across, dump it in.
Good job, Reese.
Nice play by Rudolph on the tip. It's still being tipped around in battle for. Ooh, nice play by Shinneman to get it back out into neutral ice. Battle for Maine comes away with it. He gets knocked off the puck, and there's going to be an interference or a hook. So they will go to the box, and we'll get a power play with 3:07 remaining in the first. I believe it's going to be interference. Oh, slash. Okay. On will come Connor, Flynn, Anna. Now Murray will be playing D with Kapowitz. They win the draw. Go behind the net. High and hard. Rudolph kicks it off to the side. Kapowitz tries to gather it in and does. And he passes it back to Flynn. Oh, Flynn drops it from Murray. Murray has it knocked away, but gathers it back in. They'll try the cross-ice pass. Can't get it. Flynn will gather it in along the backboard and gets it to Murray to start over. Kapowitz behind Connor. But Connor's able to kick it in. Flynn and Connor go to the back of the board. Now we got everybody behind the net. Now Connor comes high out to Murray. Murray off the board. Nobody's there, and they get it iced. On comes Shinneman. On comes Wallace, Harrington. Murray over to Harrington. Harrington goes down, loses it, and here they come. They're going to have a 2-on-1. Backside, Parksy knocks it away. They're going to gather it in, and they get a shot that goes off the side of the net. Puck's behind the net. Parksy has it knocked away again. He comes up, gets it to Shinneman. Shinneman drops it for Wallace. Wallace works his way to the middle, has it knocked away. There's Kosman who has it knocked away, and they get it off the wall. Shinneman's able to keep it in for a second, and then they get it iced. Five seconds on the power play. Power play's over. Back to 5-on-5. 55 seconds remains. Uh-oh. This is trouble. I can see that one coming. They get a shot. Nice play by Rudolph. And the penalty will be on Murray for hooking, I think. Slash. That was a hook, but whatever. So they will be on the power play for 2 minutes with 40 seconds to go in the first. Who we have here? Connor, Anna, Kapowitz, and McConaughey will be your penalty killers. Connor will take the draw. They win it. Come back out high. Go back. Uh-oh, they get back door. Ooh. The far side. Connor pushes him wide, but Connor goes down. So they come back around, come up the half board, go all the way back across, and they're going to get a shot. Nice play by Rudolph. And the delayed penalty is going to be on them. And that will stop it. With 6 seconds to go. The penalty is on them for tripping. So we'll be 4-on-4. for a minute 26, but only 6 seconds remain in the first. And that'll do the first. So we'll start the second, 4-on-4. The first period ends Thunder's down 1-0.
Maybe shins?
I don't know what's on the I haven't seen
He's
it.
been out.
All right. I looked down at it.
We got him out just in time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's there watching them.
hysterical.
He's watching.
These are
What
a lot. What is he watching?
He's watching some kind of
Movie. Is it
Yes,
Ben
it looks like a movie.
That's so funny. Did you?
There you go. And our scorekeeper is watching a really good movie. I don't know what, but I think it is Ben Stiller.
That's so funny.
All right.
Were you here for the 18 game where we had a 3-on-2 rush coming in and he inadvertently hit the buzzer, stopped the play?
No.
He didn't have the movie going on then. So.
Maybe that was the problem. He needed his movie.
He was right. We were skating out of the neutral zone, the 3-2 rush, and he come over the red line and he hit the buzzer. Let's go, Thunder!
All right. Robbie comes back to the box for a 119. So who we have here? Looks like we're going to go with Wallace, Maine, Kapowitz, and Shinneman. They win the draw. Puck comes up the far side, and that should be icing. And it will be. So 15 seconds in, they call for icing. And we'll come back face off to their goalie's right. Maine's going to take the draw. It's tied up. Oh, and it's kicked out backwards. Back they come. Wallace tips it, keep it in. Maine tries to keep it in, can't. Comes out to center ice. While Maine tries to tip it in, he does, loses his balance. Puck's loose. Parksy picks it up. Oh, and he loses it. And they get a shot and score. Huh?
Should we be out? Oh,
No,
that's
4-on-4. Parks turns, shoots it off the board. No icing. They grab it behind the net. They drop pass. They get a shot. Aiden gobbles it up. 13 seconds remains on the 4-on-4. And looks like Anna's coming to the box. Interference. They win the draw. Nice play by Kaplowitz to punch it out. It's a 4-on-3 right now. Robbie will be coming out in a minute. Nice play by Rudolph to knock it wide. Good play by Shinneman to tie him up. Now Shinneman comes up the side. He didn't see Robbie coming out. Shinneman brings in. He's got Connor breaking. As we're back to 4-on-4. As they didn't put the they did put the penalty up for Collar. Shinneman tips it out. Nope, didn't get out. They get a shot. Rudolph can't glove it down. Still loose. Cade kicks it off the wall. Nice play. Gets back out to center ice. Robbie comes out. They go D to D. They're going to work it up the middle. Kosman comes on. They have a power play now for 1 minute and 8 seconds as the puck goes into the netting and we stop playing. 15 minutes remains in the second. 1:08 on the penalty kill for Thunder. Down 2-0. On comes who? Flynn, Kosman, McConaughey, and Parksy. Flynn ties it up along the board. McConaughey out to center ice. Kosman has it knocked away. Like they come in transition.
Back post!
Parksy tips it out to the board. Sorry, guys. Kosman gets a stick on it. They get a good shot on net, but Rudy tops it away. And Parksy will get it iced. Tipped away by Connor. Wallace tries to get it out. It hits one of their guys and stops. He battles for it along the board. Backside. And Rudolph with the save. As Kaplowitz keeps it out of the net, but it still goes toward the net. And Rudolph stops it. Just short. As the penalty expires. So we'll go with back to a full line with Maine, Murray, Draper, Shinneman, and Kaplowitz. Draper slides it over to Maine. All should have been offsides. Kick it up the board here. Now, getting outletted. Parksy gives chase, goes behind the net to Murray, who goes up the wall to Shinneman, who tips it, but they keep it in. Now it comes over to Murray, who can't get it out. He tries to go to his front forehand, but goes by the net, and like 2 or 3 people run into the net, and it's knocked off, and will stop play. They hit it just enough where you saw the net pop up. I don't know if it went off or not. So, wholesale changes. Parks, McConaughey, Ben, Miles, and Bo come on. 13-12 remaining in the second. Thunder down 2-0. They win the draw, go high. They throw it by the net, comes out high, it's tipped back in. They get a shot. Rudy gobbles it up with 12:48. On will come Anna, Connor, Flynn, Shinneman, and Kapowitz. Anna takes the draw, wins it. Shinneman stops, reverses it to Kapowitz. And nobody touches it, and it'll be an ice. And we'll face off to Rudy's left. Anna steps in. It's tied up, comes out high to Flynn. Flynn takes it through the neutral zone and dumps it in. They're there first as it's tied up on the board, but Flynn will come away with it. Flynn goes back across to Shinneman, has his shot blocked, and they're going to have a 2-on-1. They get it, and they bury it. 12-17, they go up 3-0.
Go to the dirt.
Lane battles. They come away with it. Nice play by Cade. He comes back to the neutral zone. Nice play as he dumps it in on net.
That's when you have to get that puck rolling, turning. It's a good play.
We'll stay with the group of Murray, Maine, McConaughey, Draper, and Parksy. And the penalty is on. They're going to have offsetting penalties. Why you even do that, I don't know. Maine will be called for something, and their guy will be called for something. Holding. We're going to call them both for holding. They're hugging each other. They must have been hugging each other. All right, so we're going to play 5-on-5. Harrington, Wallace, Kosman, McConaughey, and Wallace. It's tied up, goes to the boards. They go all the way back around. Kosman gives chase. Wallace is able to keep it in and dump it back in. Kosman goes to the board. They gather it in around the corner, come out. Back they come in transition. They get a shot, and Rudy gloves it down. 11:32 remains, 3-0. St. Louis. Flynn, Anna, Connor. Nice face-off by Connor. He wins it. Goes back on the far side, comes out to center ice. They gather it in. Nice play by Connor, but it comes out. They're trying to get it back side, and they do. Drop pass. Nice block by Shinneman. Nice stick on stick as Connor gets a stick down on it. Puck comes back, no icing. Connor will come in on the forecheck. On comes Kosman. Stretch pass knocked away by Parks for the second, but they battle to get it in. Backdoor knocked away. Wallace blocks the stick. I don't know who touched it. And we touched it, so I guess it's going to be a high stick. And we'll stop play there. Goes around the back of the net. McConaughey's tied up. Anna tries to help as the puck's against the back of the board. They get a shot. It's blocked, but goes on net. Now Murray kicks it up to Draper, who has it knocked away. They gather it in. Nice play by McConaughey to knock the guy off the puck. Murray over into it. And they never cross check will be called on who? 15? Yep. Oh, for them. Okay. So we'll be on the power play. I guess it's 18, not 15. They win the draw and dump it in. Shinneman will take it behind the net. Flynn dumps it in deep. They have a 3-on-2. Nice play by Kaplowitz. Keep it wide. And now we stop, come back. Kaplowitz off the skate of Shinneman, and they get it on. Nope, they don't get it ice. It goes up into the netting, and we'll stop play. .8:33 remains in the second. Thunder down 3-0. 1 minute and 12 seconds remains on the power play. And the puck goes to them, and they get it iced. Goes up to Bo. Bo takes it in. Oh, well, I was trying to get it to Harrington in the corner, couldn't.
Have one, Kate.
Wallace got hit with a puck. Kay gets a shot. I think that one caught Ben in the wrong place.
Oh, good.
Kosman, Harrington, Maine, Murray, and Wallace. They win the draw, and they get it iced. Murray loses it behind the net. Comes out high. Maine behind the net. Crosses it to Parks.
Good up, have it.
Maine with a shot. Still loose. Spread out! Now they're going to get a breakaway. Oh, they hit the pipe. I thought it went in. Now we're going to have a penalty. The puck goes high and over the net. And we'll stop play. High stick on Harrington. So they were going the power play again with 6:47 remaining. This game's getting a little sloppy. Nice play by Colin. Nice hustle. Nice battle. Colin stays with him behind the net. Still staying with him. Back they come in transition. They try to get it backdoor. Can't. It's knocked away by Draper. They go behind the net. Now they spread it out. Oh, and a shot just goes high and over the net. They control it behind the net, come out. The backside. They get a backdoor shot on a one-timer and they score. They got 4-0. They make the penalty count with 5:41. Let's go, boys. Have some pride. Now let's go. Wallace gets a shot on net. It hits the side, comes out. Back they come on the far side. Puck still loose. They get it in deep. Murray battles for it behind the net. Maine comes away with it, loses it. Wallace up the boards, can't get it out. We'll throw it in deep by the net. Maine tries to get it out to Wallace and does. Wallace looks to outlet it, gets it back to Maine, who runs it to the middle. He gets a shot, it's paddled away. They battle for it behind the net. They kick it hard and up the boards. It takes a funky hop, goes over the parts, but gets it back to Maine. Maine can't grab it, he loses it. Now they throw it back toward the net. As Flynn's in on the forecheck. And they get it tipped in. They try to get it centered. It's knocked away. Harrington gets it out to Flynn. Flynn looking for Kosman. He gets Kosman. Oh! And Kosman's backhander goes wide. Nice play by Shinneman. But he has it knocked away. They get it backside. Should have been a penalty. You know it? Yeah. Puck goes in. Kosman. Nice play by Bo to Flynn. Flynn with a shot that's deflected wide. Capelowitz. Oh! with a nice shot on net that was tipped by Bo, and their goalie gobbles it up with 3:35 remaining. Thunder down 4-0. Murray, Anna, Draper, Wallace, and McConaughey. Oops, sorry guys. McConaughey. They win the draw, go behind the net, tip it out high. Murray tries to keep it in and does for the second, and they come away with it. Parksy tips it back over to Draper. To Murray. Murray tips it out, passes it to himself, throws it wide. Draper tries to tip it around. Anna battles for it. Comes out into neutral ice. Marks tips it up. Comes back to him. Tries to get out, can't. Surprised they didn't call Parks for holding on that one. Okay, tries to get it out. He gets it to Anna. As Anna's tied up along the boards. Parks goes wide and gets it back out into center ice. 2:30 remains in the second. And now they have a 2-on-1. Nice play by Rudolph. And nice play by Kalen. We needed it. They were tired. That's a good ice right there. Nice job by Kalen to recognize it and just ice the puck. On will come Kaplowitz, Maine, Wallace, Shinneman, and Connor now. As it's Wallace can't get there as they tip it back in. They get a shot. It's knocked down by Rudolph. Maine comes away with it to Wallace, back to Maine. Maine has it knocked away. And they bring it back out. 2-on-1. And at the very last minute, they give it to him and he scores. 5-0 with 1:40. Nothing Aiden can do about that one.
Go White.
Nice play, Flynn. McConaughey and Harrington will dump it in. They come away with it. Nice try by Bo to keep it in, and he does. Now he's going to come away with it. He can't get it to Harrington. He tries. Harrington has it knocked away. Just couldn't gather it in. Comes out to Parks. Parks tries to work it in. He does. Gets it on net. Puck comes out to center ice. Aiden can't get it. Oh, Harrington will come away with it. Good. Harrington gets it in deep. On comes Robbie, Draper, Anna. Oh, nice play by Kalen.
Drop it.
Robbie can't get it in, but Anna scores. Goalie couldn't control the rebound, and Anna scores with 26 seconds to go. (15, 18, and 9). Got to start somewhere.
Yep, that's right.
Should have been 15-18 to 9. Is what it should have been. If they got it right.
They got it right.
Should have been icing. And it is an icing. With 17 seconds.
Let's go, White. Get another one. Let's go.
Anna takes the draw to Draper. Draper looks back. Door. Oh, what a good play. As Shinneman gets the tip, their goalie does a nice job of getting a glove save. Play worked to perfection. Just a really good job by their goalie there. And their coach is not happy. Those three come out. He was not happy with the way that sequence went. They win the draw, go back around. Shinneman steps up, tries to get it out. Shinneman steps up, tips it up the board, and he holds it just long enough as the second period expires. So we will go off, cut the ice, come back, and Thunder down 5-1 and play 17 more minutes, and hopefully we'll do a little bit better. We'll see.